Superstar.
What's going on, everybody? This is Superstar O here, and thank you once again, as always, for tuning in and watching the videos. I appreciate each and every one of you 1,000,000,000%. Now, let's keep this video short and get right into it. I am very pumped and very excited about this video. This is a new IndustryKits release. I know we've had releases for you guys, but they haven't really been new sounds kind of releases in a little bit. I will admit I have been pretty busy lately trying to make new beats. Because most of you know I did a huge deal and sold like most of my beats. So I've been really busy trying to make new beats for the customers and for the website. I mean, I have beats on there, but I need new ones. Anyway, but we don't think that we haven't been, and I haven't been working on new sounds for you guys. I never forget you guys for sure. IndustryKits.com. We got you covered. Now, it is literally 4:05 in the morning, and I need to go to sleep because I have a meet at like 7 something in the morning, and I'm probably just going to stay up all night. I was going to go to sleep, but I'm like, no, it's Friday, now it's Saturday, it's the weekend, I need to get you guys this release, so I'm going to go ahead and record the video, talk about it in the video, and do the demonstration so I can get it to you guys, so you guys can use it and pick it up on your weekend, your weekend off and go ham with it. So, let's get into it. What am I talking about? This release is fucking insane. And I'm not just saying that. I'm not just like every release I'm always like, oh, it's so dope. It is always so dope. But this release is fucking crazy. What we have here for you is 3 different products. So let's go through them. We'll go from the bottom up. Well, not the bottom up, but from the basic up to the big dog that's got me so excited. So first off, you have 2 different brand new royalty-free MIDI and loop packs. A lot of people have been sending in requests saying, yo, we need some new loop packs that are royalty-free. A lot of you like to pick them up, learn from them, because they usually include FLP project files and stuff like that, trackouts, MIDI, everything. These are brand new packs like that. One is called Beat Blockbuster. Sorry, that's a Beat Blockbuster. That's a and that one, let me make sure right here. That one is more so. Let me click in here. Yeah, this one does not have project files or anything like that. It's a folder of both loops. It's just a big folder of loops and MIDI. Every loop has a MIDI file for it, and every loop is its own like dope little sound. Like a lot of them are what's hot right now too. So a lot of you already know are gonna love this pack. You can pick it up. I'm already using 3 different ones. There's like 200 different files in there, I think. And there's like dope ass, like dark ambient Drake type loops where you would open those bitches up, use the MIDI patterns to maybe layer it and and learn the chords, because they're usually chords, and put some leads in there and drop some hard ass drums, and there you go. That's what everybody wants right now, and that's what's hot. A lot of this stuff that's in this pack is what's hot right now, and they're really dope ass melodies. There'll be a demo for that on IndustryKits.com. Just click the free download demo, and it'll download, like, I think I've given you 5 different loops in their MIDI files, so you can just hear what it is that you get from it. Now, moving on from that, we have another royalty-free 100% MIDI and loop pack called 808 Moodz. Now, this one is like the usual ones we do. There's beats in there, the FLP project files are in there, the tempos, the trackouts, all of that. They're full beats. As usual, 100% royalty free. You can do whatever you want with them. You could buy it just like it is, sell the beat just like it is, and not owe anybody nothing. Even if you make $1 million off of it, you don't owe us anything. Or you can take it like most people do. They break it down, switch it up, take some stuff out, add some stuff in, and make it your own. Or some people just buy them and dissect them and just learn from the FLP project file and the chords and all that, and just learn from them. Now for the big dog. This fucking kit is fucking stupid. It's got me excited because I've been using this shit a lot for a little while we've been testing it. And the most recent beats that you guys have heard from me, like Die For Mine, Don't Doubt Me, the one I just finished tonight called, what did I call it? Playing Games. I use this kit in all of them. And this is called the 4 God Bundle. It's a KONTAKT library. But it's 4 KONTAKT libraries in one bundle pack. That's why it's called the 4 God. Nothing about gods or anything. It's just there's 4 KONTAKT libraries in this one bank. It doesn't mean it makes it super expensive or nothing. It's still a pretty normal price. All of you pretty much can afford it. It's not super expensive. But if you hear this stuff and you see this stuff, then you're like, wow, you're off top. You're like, this should definitely cost more than what it does. Why are they selling us all 4 of these in one bundle? They should have broke these. It would have been a better business move if we broke these down and sold them individually. But me and my partner was like, no, that I'm doing this with was like, no, forget it. They deserve it. We'll give them all 4 of them in one bundle. You know, we'll have more stuff down the line. And we'll give it to them for a cheaper price too, just so more people can get it, more people can enjoy it. This thing is fucking stupid. I don't really know how to explain it. I'm gonna have to just go over here and show you, but to summarize it, like I said, there's 4 libraries in one bundle. They're completely different, fully custom libraries. These libraries look like VST instruments that are inside KONTAKT. They are some of the highest quality looking and sounding instruments that I've ever seen. I'm not even exaggerating that. It's by far, looks-wise, looks better than anything else I think we've released. Sound-wise, too, it's up there with the best. It's matched up with the best ones we've released than anybody else. And just looks-wise, too, and features, it's not just looks like, oh, it looks pretty. I'm talking about looks as far as professional looks, of course, yes, but I'm also talking about features. There's very active and usable features. There's stutter effects and just switches, and you hit this thing and a whole nother browser opens up. It just blows my mind that the hard work that has been put into these things, and you guys are about to see it, and you're gonna see like why I'm so pumped up. Like, it's like 4 in the morning and I'm pumped. I mean, this thing, they've been helping me a lot get back into my zone and get into making a lot of new beats that are just dope, you know what I mean? Because like I said, I need new beats to replace all those beats that I sold. And the past like 5 beats or 4 beats I've been working on and making so far, I've used these in them. And I've just been like, wow, like, this isn't no marketing shit, trying to sell you shit or nothing. I'm just being honest. I'll show you, you know, the sounds that I've used and stuff. It's fucking crazy. And you're about to be hype as hell, too, once you hear the demo. Actually, the beat that everybody's going hype on right now that I just recently released, and everybody's like, wow, that shit is insane. The one called Die For Me, almost everything in that beat is from just one. I only used one of these 4 libraries in that. And that's fucking how much crazy shit is in here. Like, it's ridiculous. So without further ado, let's go over here. Let's get into it. I'm sorry about talking so much, but it's 4 in the morning. I'm hyped up. I'm trying to, you know, geek up myself and just, you know, get the energy flowing so I don't fall asleep and get into this demo for you guys. So let's get into it. We'll talk some more over here. Alright, what's good, what's good? Alright, we are now over here on the studio computer, as you can see, and bam, we already have one of these beautiful fucking 4God KONTAKT library bundles open. This one is called Black Diamonds. You have Black Diamonds, Smoke, Smoke 2, and Sub. I mean, off top, just look at it. Like, dude, it's stunning. I mean, man, I don't know. I mean, it's just incredible. I love the way it looks. You can tell the time that went into this thing. And I love it so much because, like I said, it just literally, this alone helped me make some of my favorite beats I've ever made. If you go listen to it, superstarro.com or on my YouTube or here on my YouTube or on my SoundCloud, the beat called Die For Mine, that's one of my favorite beats I've ever made. I feel like I've just went to another level with instrumentals. And just got even better than I used to be for some reason. And this thing is what helped me make that beat. Like, all this patterns really are from here, and I'll show you right now. So we'll go through these KONTAKT libraries kind of in order. We'll just go through this one first. I'm gonna give you a breakdown of what it is, show you some of the sounds and what it can do, and we'll do that for each one of them. Like I said, this one is the Black Diamonds one. Now, if you look at it, this is the main screen. It's got a compressor, it's got a reverb, it's got a filter, and it's got a tape saturation knob right here on the upper right. Then it's got an equalizer down in the middle, and you can control the lows, the mid lows, the mid highs, and the highs. Now, if you hit modulation, a whole nother screen pops up, and these are your effects. You have a side chain, a stutter effect, a wobble effect, and a panner effect. You flip these on with these switches right here. I mean, look at these lights. This thing is incredible, man. If you turn on stutter, this right here where it says rate, you can slow the rate down, speed the rate up, or keep it normal. And the knob right here also will controls the amount. So say you have it all the way up like going real fast, you can kind of turn the amount down so it's mixed down a little bit. Usually you would kind of want it up though. But anyway, back to what this kit is. So I'll go through some sounds, but I'm gonna tell. So what this pack is, right? It's not really like your average kit where it's just a preset bank full of presets or a drum kit full of drums. This is a pack that has, as you can see right here in the screen to the right of Black Diamond, says kit 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Each kit contains some drums, some sound loops on the high end, some sound loops on the low end, a preset on the low end actually, and sound loops on the high keys, drums in the middle. So it helps you put a beat together so quick. That's like I said, how I put together my last few beats, which are some of my favorite tracks. So for instance, we're loaded up in kit 1 right now, right? I'm gonna mute the mic and show you the patterns that I use and die for mine. You'll recognize them instantly. And I'll show you how you can change these sounds up so much and these melodies up so much with these effects and make them sound so different in your modulation screen. And I did that with some of these melodies, which I'll show you. That's the snare I used, or I think I layered it, but this was, or I might have only used this one. The main sound that's in that beat, but I came in here and modified the shit out of it. I turned stutter on, I turned it all the way up, and then I went into the main screen, turned the reverb on right here. The light will glow yellow to let you know you turned it on, and I messed with that and some of these other effects. And then from there, I just threw on other effects and just made the sound crazy, even crazier. But that's the main riff, and then I'll go through some of the other sounds. Some of these I turned the stutter effect off for, and some I kept on. But just plenty of these are from that beat or from this kit. I mean, like, are you kidding me? Like, that shit is fucking epic as fuck, dude. And then just like you can fuck around with that one sound. Let's fuck around with it and make it a couple completely different things. So I'm just messing around with some shit, but just showing you, like, this thing is powerful, man. You can do all types of shit. And there were some other melodies and stuff in here. I'll just go through some of them. Some of them I used, some of them I didn't in that beat. Like this one I used. I actually use this sound. I actually used that, but I heavily filtered it with this filter, and then I threw an aftermarket effect on it, and it's that thin, bright bell type sound in that beat. It sounds completely different, but that's the sound. Also, something that I love about this particular pack is they have, you know how the SSO Pro Drums kit that we put out, library that we put out recently, has all those drums, and you can automate it to where each key is a different speed of hi-hat and all of that. This can do that as well, but I love these 4 keys because they're hi-hats in all the kits, but they're not only at a certain speed, like medium, slow, or slow, medium, fast, super fast, but also they pan. They have this panner effect on, and the panning sounds wild. Like, I've gotten like 5 or 10 Snapchat messages saying, yo, what did you use for those hi-hats? Because they are bouncing all over the place, and this is it. All I did was hold these keys. Oh shit, hopefully that doesn't mess it up. Hold on. Let me check this audio, because last time I did this, it messed up the audio and you couldn't hear. Yo. Check. Yes, looks like it's still going. All right. Shit is crazy, man. Shit is just crazy. I don't know how to explain it, but and then you go lower, and there's a preset. So this one had, and I use this preset also in the beat as the low end type of Drake type synth. And then when you go lower, there's a couple little effects like this little crackle. There's just all types. It's, like I said, there's a preset at the bottom, loops at the top that you can do crazy shit with, and drums in the middle. And that's how it is for all these kits. I don't have the time to go through all of them, but I'm gonna real quick just kind of flip through the rest of some of the other ones. I mean, there's a beat right there. Like, especially if you got some beat bloggers on, there's a whole beat on. There's numerous beats on these one preset kit that you could make. The sound is also in that beat. These sounds are also in that beat. They're little synth string hits. mean, I don't know what else you guys need to hear. This shit is fucking incredible. Like, did you hear all those hard ass beats? You could make all of these, and there's tons of them in this kit. I mean, like, it is just, and you can go in the effects and like completely flip them, completely make them different, and then throw your own effects on top if you want, and just make this shit crazy. This shit is a guaranteed. If you can't make a hit with this shit, something's wrong with you. I mean, you just heard I just made a bunch of hits, and I'm just sitting here with one kit. We got to move on though. Okay, that was Black Diamonds. The other ones I'm gonna have to go through a little quicker because this video's getting long. Damn, it's 4:50 in the morning, but I'm doing this for you guys. We doing this. Okay, so next one we'll go to is called Smoke. This is purely a drum bank. It's just all drums, but they're really, really fucking high quality. Like, I don't even know. They've been edited like crazy, mixed like crazy. They just have that really full sound. You know, when you're listening to something in the industry that already has the song over it, like pop tracks, especially, I mean, even hip hop, but usually now they don't care and they just kind of throw it out there. But anything that you can think of that had a really solid ass mix on it, like the whole song, the whole beat, the snares and the drums and everything always sound so crazy, right? And they just hit you. All of these drums are already like that. So I'll just go through them and kind of give some of them and kind of give you that feel for what I'm. On here, you have the same kind of controls as the other one: compression, reverb, filter, equalizer, so on and so forth. These drums are crazy. I mean, for all types of genres, as you can hear, they're very powerful drums. Moving on to the next one is Smoke 2. This is the number 2 version of it. Obviously, this one is the same thing. It's all drums, but it's even more in detail, more in depth. So it has the same kind of effects, but then there's 4 different kits. You have a boom bap kit, a trap kit, a trailer kit, which is like orchestra type stuff you would want to use in cinematic type things or scores, and an EDM kit. And in this one, you can click the effects tab, and there's a crazy effects to do. You got a transient shaper, distortion, stereo panner, flanger, reverb, delay, lo-fi, and saturation. So I will go through this real quick, kind of show you, also flip on some of the effects and show you how you can mold some shit. This one right here is really good, the transient shaper, because if you flip that on, the sustain, it will basically put an envelope over the drum to make it a quick hit or a long hit. And if you do it you can like hit the key and hold it down and release it to make it longer and shorter and such. You can make some crazy stuff with this. I mean, you can flip through this, go through these effects. Like I said, there's a bunch of different kits. Let me go through some of the sounds in the other kits. I don't know what else to say. This shit is fucking incredible. I mean, moving on. If you notice when I'm going through each of these kits too, some of the most popular wanted sounding drums in most of these genres are in here. Not stuff that you can usually find in all the drum kits that you find. It's stuff that you hear in a lot of placements and a lot of big records, and you're like, damn, I want something that strong. Like, I want that snare, I want this and that. And these aren't literally those. Some of them actually are, but most of them have just been layered and made to sound like those. Okay, so in the last one, it's called sub. There's two versions. There's a sub analog. If you drag that in, it's more of like an analog sounding one. And there's a sub digital. We'll just go for the digital for now because this is almost 30 minutes long. And so basically what you have here, again, look at this. A beautiful interface, man. Just beautiful. Just top notch. This has 3 panels. This main screen, the effects screen, and the modulator screen. So what this is a sub-bass engine. There are 10 different sub-bass frequencies in this engine. As you can see right here, you can click them. Now, what's good about this is, to make it simple, you build your own sub basses from here. There's 10 set presets in here that are sub bass frequencies, and then that's why you have all these effects. You have all of these, you have all these effects, and you have modulators. You go in here basically and create your own custom sub bass with this engine. These presets are okay in the beginning. Number 4 is actually already really dope, but you can edit it. But they're meant to only kind of be okay because they're the bare base of a sub. And this is your engine to fully make your own custom sub. And you don't have to be a sound designer or anything to do it. You could go in here and just freak around, mess around with stuff, flip on effects, and put on some tape saturation. And that's look, you click tape saturation, it brightens up. It just looks so dope. Stereoize it, whatever, put some distortion on there. and beef up these sub basses and make your own fully custom sub bass. And once you're done and you know, you're like, damn, I want to use this bass in a lot of stuff, you can save it by just going up here into Kontakt and going to the menu, which is in options or no, files, and you can just click save as or save preset, and you can name it and stuff like that. But like for instance, so like let's go to number 4, which is my favorite one. Well, not favorite one that's already kind of a little bit edited and dope, and then we'll make it even doper. So I'm just literally, as you can see, I'm just flicking random things, and this shit already sounds powerful. And a good thing about it is you don't only have to make sub bass lines in here. You can make like dark sounding Drake type presets. That's kind of what's hot right now in here as well. For instance, I'll turn this into a sound rather than a sub bass. Well, so you know what I mean. Well, you get the idea. You got to go in here and just mess around with the... Well, this wasn't the best one. You probably would want to use one of these other ones that kind of already sound like a sound. That one's already kind of big. So anyway, that is the 4God bundle. I couldn't recommend it any more higher. I mean, if you couldn't tell from this video that this bundle is a must-have for you as a producer, I don't know what else to do. There's nothing else I could do. I mean, I just made like 5 or 6 dope-ass beats that would get sales and get sold really quick. All they needed was a couple little extra things, of course, but there were already the start of some crazy shit just using one of these or a couple. So just imagine when you put them together and use them with stuff you already have, use them with some preset banks from IndustryKits.com that you already probably have, and just go ham with it. I mean, you see what I did with the last 2 or 3 beats that I made, and they were made using these. And like I said, I don't know what else to say. This shit is dope as fuck. I'm going to continue to use it myself. I'm going to be using these. We'll be bringing you more products, of course, down the line. But for right now, this is what you want. You want to pick these up, man. Like, for the price as well, usually, as always, we're not charging, you know, even what we could or what we should. It's cheap. It's a low price, so all of you can afford it and enjoy it. IndustryKits.com. Thank you so much for watching. Hopefully you pick these up. Hopefully you go fucking stupid ham with them. And you make a lot of money off of them. You make good profit off of them. Thank you for watching. I'll see you guys soon again. IndustryKits.com. Superstar O. Peace out.